I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
Last couple days, I've seen you walking around with this fashion accessory around your neck.
Yeah.
Is that what it is, or does it have something to do with your business?
It's actually a little bit of both.
Okay.
The Fashion Accessory Plus has a lot to do with our business. This is the Gimme Key Pro.
Okay.
It is a wireless DEX device that applies to both the vending operators and the DSD, direct store delivery audience, for grocery delivery drivers as well.
Gotcha.
And it does exactly what it's described to do. It DEXs wirelessly, and it connects directly to the software that we build. We also integrate it with other software partners in the DSD space.
Evan, there are a lot of VMS companies out there in this space.
Yes.
What is it that differentiates Gimme from the others?
So there are many different little things that differentiate us, but I kind of like to sum it up in 3 foundational pillars of what we do. The first is continuous innovation through weekly updates. So we're constantly taking in feedback from our customers, putting that into our development cycle, and being able to release frequently, so that our customers are seeing the improvements, every single week.
So these are actually driven, these updates, by operator requests and operator comments.
Absolutely.
That's
a lot
impressive.
of our time that we've spent in the field, but even on calls and through emails, and even through pod calls, putting customers together to be able to bounce feedback off one another, and then looping that into how we do development.
Great, great.
The second thing that I would say is the fact that we are a cloud-based system. It may sound simple and that there are a lot of softwares out there that are cloud-based, but what we also mean by this is being mobile optimized and being able to work on an iPhone, an iPad, and of course the Windows computers.
Sure.
So being able to access your data from anywhere, access your operation and what's going on, and be able to make tweaks and changes from wherever you are. It's very portable and mobile. And then number 3 is our customer support. Something that we've had since day one is 24/7, 365, every day of the year. You can talk to our team. We're American-based, all out of Atlanta, Georgia, so we are familiar with the product. We are familiar with our operators, so when they call, they know that we're there to help.
That's great. That's great. Well, the one thing that would scare me, and as a former operator, the thought of the transition from one VMS program to another is kind of frightening. It can be labor intense. It just could be a very disrupting thing for an operation.
Yep.
Has Gimme found a way to make it kind of a seamless transition?
Absolutely. So one of our biggest strengths is when we first were founded as a company, we worked with VMSs that were already in existence, and our solution plugged into a lot of those solutions. So we learned a lot in the first couple of years with VMSs, and through that learning, now that we have a vending management system of our own, we have the ability to transition data in every category from the old system to the new. And then where we focus and can put a lot of energy is on training and cleaning up data that may have been duplicated from a previous system or that needs to be cleaned up. We help the operators on cleaning it up and then focusing on training so that everyone can become an expert in Gimme VMS, and then that it's not just focused on one person who knows everything. We want to make sure everyone at the operation is comfortable and trained and can use it and be transitioned successfully.
That's great. What do you think when operators first see your program, they first see Gimme's program, what is one of the things that really surprises them?
I think the first and foremost is it looks like a modern software application. I think a lot of, from a consumer app perspective, I think there are high demands, there are high standards for apps that run on your iPhones that look good, feel good, work every single time, are very convenient and fast. And I think that's the type of experience that we deliver on from a VMS, where traditionally, I think when you think enterprise software, you may not think about the consumer app experience. I think we do deliver on that. So the user interface is a huge change from what's out there already.
That's great. You guys talk about your core values quite a bit. How do those core values translate to a customer experience for Gimme's customers?
So first I'll say our major 3 core values, which are empathy, determination, and problem solving. And the way that those are shown with our customers, empathy is number 1. And as I mentioned earlier, bringing in customer feedback. We listen first. We listen first and understand how operators are feeling, why they need certain things, and understand that everyone can be a little bit different. And absorbing that information is first and foremost, and that gets translated through how we do product updates, where things, from the smallest of things like buttons are located, and how they look and feel to deliver on that through our product. Number 2, determination. A lot of that has to do with our passion for doing a great job. And all of us on our team are passionate about something personally, through a hobby or through family or whatever else. And that just translates in our culture as a team on how we work on the product and how we work on support. And it kind of leads into our number 3, which is problem solving, where we can't sleep if we don't understand something or haven't solved something yet. And so we're just constantly there for our customers, and that's translated through our customer support.
That's great. That's great. Great stuff. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bob.